his son had applied for him to become a permanent resident. So the son is a citizen, right, of the US, and he has applied for Ofori Atta to become a permanent resident. I know it takes some time. And so that's the process that he's going through.
And I want Ghanaians to know that he just didn't overstay his visa. The visa was actually revoked.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Ken Ofori Atta's issue, there are a lot of people who spoke on it. Deputy Attorney General and Attorney General speak on this particular issue. Ghana Embassy in US came out a letter on this particular issue. To the extent, Ken Ofori Atta's old friend also spoke on this issue on his LinkedIn. In fact, lawyer Martin Pebo also spoke on this particular very issue. Here's DF channel. If you're first time coming across DF channel on Facebook, on TikTok, YouTube, subscribe to DF channel. My name is Eddie Frank. Let's enter into the matter. When it comes to Ken Ofori Atta's issue, his eating and everything has been in Caroline's detention center. That is where the ISIS kept him. Everything he does is there until the case is settled. Whether they'll bring him to Ghana or he will still stay in the US. A lot of people who even believed in him are now losing hope. So it's putting shame on the MPP party and making the party to lose value. But then, this issue has not finished. When it comes to Ken Ofori Atta's issue, it has nothing to do with Ghana government with his case, or if you should come and answer. No, this has to do with illegality in the US. But there are things also coming out. Lawyer Martin Pebo came out to spoke about his issue. In fact, issues that we are covering, Lawyer Martin Pebo came out to unveil them.
Become a permanent resident. That's why he has a pending petition to adjust his status. So pending petition for permanent residence. You know, I had mentioned earlier that the information I got about two months ago was that his son had applied for him to become a permanent resident. So the son is a citizen, right, of the US, and he has applied for Ofori Atta to become a permanent resident. I know it takes some time. And so that's the process that he's going through. Yes, if you're a citizen of the US, you can file for your father, you can file for your mother, but it takes some time.
So this issue that Lawyer Martin Pebo came to spoke about, a lot of people say, okay, if that's the case, then Ghana government don't have hands in this particular case, you know. But Attorney General said, no. Who told you that?
Them, and I want Ghanaians to know that he just didn't overstay his visa. The visa was actually revoked. So it's not that Ofori Atta, overstayed. So in July, the American government revoked, the State Department revoked his visa, all right? And they gave him up to November 29th of 2024 to leave the United States, okay? He did not. And then that is how come that they, decided they were going to now pursue him, and arrest him. Actually, the arrest was supposed to occur on January 4th, and they did not do so. But on Tuesday, January 6th, they, apprehended him, in the Virginia area and took him into.
Let me issue the Deputy Attorney General also on TV3 the same thing. Oh, Ken Ofori Atta, no, this is not about his visa has expired. No, this visa, they revoke the visa because.
Okay. Now to the former finance minister. As at June 2025, that's last year, his visa got revoked. I know I have seen statements from people who said the visa expired.
I see. So as of June 2025, his visa was revoked.
Revoked. So it's not a question of expiration of of visa.
No, so explain that, because there's some information about his visa expiring in February 2026. That's 14 February. I spoke to Manasseh a couple of days ago.
Take it
He
from me.
mentioned that.
Take
So
it from me.
explain what you mean.
The information we have from authentic sources is that his visa was revoked in 2025, June 2025. So he's been living in America without everything I can put to you. But it is just surprising that we have information from people out there, some purporting to be formal information, which is completely contrary to what the reality is.
Which is what, for instance?
Which is that visa did not expire.
True.
Visa got revoked.
That's what some of his persons who speak for him have been saying.
Precisely. So I'm saying that apart from extradition, there are other ways of making sure that persons
come into the country.
Exactly.
So this one of them.
And the Attorney General's office is exploring every possible avenue of having anyone who has run away from the Republic to be returned to accountability.
So,
and we will succeed.
You will succeed. You're making this emphatic statement on television today that you will succeed.
We will use every possible legal means to bring anyone who is running away from justice in this country,
including Ken Ofori Atta.
Yes.
So when it comes to Ken Ofori Atta's issue, Ghana ambassador in US came out with press release. That is true that okay, Ken Ofori Atta is being detained. I said, okay, this is old news. We already heard it. He said, okay, they have something to say about this thing. Because they contacted the facility where Ken Ofori Atta was detained to see if they could have conversation with him. Whatever be the case, he's a Ghanaian. And ambassador, whatever happened, they should be able to reach out to their own. But to their surprise, that the detainee said he doesn't want to have any conversation or to associate with any person. In fact, he doesn't need help. So they have nothing to do than to respect Ken Ofori Atta's rights are totally respected. Ken Ofori Atta said he declined, that he doesn't need anyone's support. He doesn't need apart from his family. So I say, okay, the man know what he's doing. So you people should not try to do and then link him out. He doesn't trust anybody. DF Channels, my page. My name is Eddie Frank. See you in the next video.